Hi, I'm Maggie Corbett and welcome to The Club. You've probably heard that Walt Disney World is the happiest place on earth, but what if we could bring all of that happiness to children's hospitals? Well, there's a club at Georgia Tech doing just that. Today, I got the chance to speak with Natalie Seaman, the president and founder of Enchanted Encounters, and I also got to speak with a character performer, Belle. First, here's Natalie.
So Enchanted Encounters is an organization that was founded really with one goal in mind, and that is to help kids be kids regardless of their diagnosis. So what that looks like in practice is partnerships with athletic organizations at Georgia Tech, like Georgia Tech basketball and Georgia Tech football, as well as partnerships with Greater Atlanta organizations like Cosplay Volunteers of Atlanta, and also just sourcing our own Georgia Tech students and training them to be characters. And we bring all of those people to children's hospitals or to Ronald McDonald houses and have really high energy events for the kids. Our character trainings are 4 weeks long, and they focus on different aspects of really becoming a character. One of our biggest focuses is making sure that our characters are truly able to embody their character. We have different trainings based on what type of event we're holding. So when we had a ballroom dancing event, we partnered with the Georgia Tech Ballroom Dancing Club, and we would attend those meetings to learn how to dance and behave like a princess. In the fall, we'll actually be partnering with the Cosplay Volunteers of Atlanta, who are professionally trained to really embody their character, and they're going to help us with our character trainings. And so that's another aspect of, just involving other organizations to really perfect our craft. We're also looking to partner with other Georgia Tech theatrical organizations to really make sure that our characters have a strong foundation. Our first event, our first semester, was a partnership event with the Georgia Tech football team and the Georgia Tech cheerleading squad. And it was really amazing to see all the kids come in and how excited they were to meet a college football team and college cheerleaders. But something that really stood out to me was Buzz was running around the entire time, being Buzz like he does, and kids were just overwhelmed with joy to see him. And there was a time when a nurse was walking with one of the wagons that Children's Healthcare uses to transport small children, and Buzz just ran over and, picked up the kid and swung him around and jumped right in the wagon. And it was just such an awesome thing to see all these kids so excited to see Buzz where they had been themselves, like in that wagon being, carried by the nurses. And so that was something that was super awesome.
Thank you, Natalie. And now, here's Belle.
I have heard of this kind of event or this kind of organization where students in college or just volunteers get to be character performers and go to children's hospitals, and it's always been something that I found so endearing and fascinating. So when I heard that we were starting an organization at Georgia Tech, I just fell in love with it and jumped at the opportunity, not even thinking that I would get the opportunity to be a character performer, but just wanting to help out in any way I can. And I'm lucky enough to, get the chance to be Princess Belle, because growing up, she was always one of my favorite princesses, and her kindness and compassion and intelligence and just pure heart are values that stuck with me even to this day. They really impact me. And so getting that chance was just so special to me, and I'm grateful to be a part of Enchanted Encounters in such a visible way, but I'm proud to call that organization one of my homes at Georgia Tech. I think my favorite part is really getting the chance to really get in character and have the kids respond positively. It really opens your eyes to see how much these kids know the character inside and out, and you get to really immerse yourself in it, and it's very humbling to get a chance to see their faces light up and know that you're really like one of their heroes. And it's just such an honor to get to make their day even brighter, and especially when we're working with children at Ronald McDonald House or Children's Healthcare of Atlanta hospitals or anything in between. You're really like a bright spot in their day to some really rough things that they have to go through.
We'd like to thank both Natalie and Belle for taking the time to speak with us today about their amazing organization. For more information on Enchanted Encounters, you can visit their website. I'm Maggie Corbett, and we'll see you here next time on The Club.